How is everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Getting kicked off with the Lies of P DLC. Obviously, I've played this on the channel already, but previously we had done Lies of P on stream as a strength build, and that same build is returning to tackle Overture. So, for those curious, these aren't accurate at all. Even though that says Overture, this is actually the save I was playing on. So if I go to this one, you'll notice it has, like, what difficulty do you want to be on? So we're going to pick Legendary Stalker and go from there. But basically, what I did to get ready for the DLC was we had our strength build, which is this guy. You know, just left him right here, had everything ready to go. I took that save and then basically went to the save file, copy pasted it, and renamed it like save 002. And so it just made a duplicate of this save, which I then respect and turned into the build that we use to play through the DLC as technique or dexterity, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, now we're going to go through it with the proper strength build. So that all looks good. Magazine, urgent repair. Got those on. Pipes, no. Shot put, yes. Let me make sure chat is working. Yes, everything should. Okay, yep, chat is working. You're good to go. So, is there anything else I need to do before heading out? I don't think so. I think we're ready to rock and roll. No oblige, oblige. We're gonna deposit that real fast. I'm not using that at all. We're mainly gonna be focused on DLC weapons. Still got my Mjolnir. I still got my charge big bonk wrench. That thing carried the playthrough pretty much entirely on its own. But I like the DLC. The playthrough should wrap up, I think, tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, either tomorrow or today. I think, well, no, I think we beat the final boss on today's episode. And then tomorrow is just like me exploring the stuff after the DLC. And trying to do boss rematches, which doesn't seem very balanced. Or at least the balance is out of whack, I think. Yeah, the Leia weapon is definitely really cool. But I found it to be kind of on the squishy side. Like when I went back in and I was doing the boss fights with it.
It feels like they're trying to guide us somewhere.
I should change up some stuff real fast. It's not Christmas time. Let's go for top hat with the glasses. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're dripped up. When I went back in, I feel like the weapon was getting just blown out in terms of durability, like really, really fast, which I was not a fan of that. Skip this one. I have a feeling strength is gonna just crush the DLC. Crush the main game, so like, to be fair, not that big of a surprise.
Wakey, wakey. Oh, come on, pal, get up.
What is it with Souls-like DLCs and
Sure what's
Know
going
Your
on.
Regions,
A little
though?
bit
You
of check
know?
things out.
Like, as soon as I woke up here, it was like immediate Ashes of Ariandel vibes. I was like, oh, okay, this is very familiar. So what are you, anyway? Downward blow. Set amount of ergo to deal big damage, and the temp withstand. Okay. Readjust back to the buttons. Coming off of recording a bunch of Night Rain.
Okay, There's gotta be a stargazer nearby. Be on the lookout, pal.
Night Rain solo series is coming along though. 3 more runs to go. And then when that wraps up, Death Stranding 2 drops. Big box. No big bunks. Oh yeah, Death Stranding 2 drops next week. I think that the problem is when you're doing so much Night Rain, you know, you get very dodge focused. Like everything is dodging. And then you come back to this and everything is parrying. And you gotta make that adjustment real quick. So running heavy is good. Running light, not so much. Oh, hang on a second. Turn off the bot. Thanks for Xbox. No. I always forget to turn it off after. About timer off. Dude, I saw a post where that happened to somebody. They were like going back into a regular Elden Ring after Night Rain, and it was just them falling off cliffs over and over again. So light into heavy seems to be the go-to, or heavy into light. Oh my god, get off my nuts. Bro's WWE slamming me. Damn. Crazy ass polar bear. Boss did you find most challenging? I don't know. Maybe Lucino? He took me more time than I thought he would. Well, the last one, if you have Leia, which, like, I feel like you want to bring her because just the lore of it. Then it's not that bad. Same with like Two-Faced Overseer. If you're doing them solo, I think those fights are definitely going to be the hardest, but you know, the game is like, fight with this guy, fight with her, it's part of her story.
Is that? How in the blazes? And I mean that literally. The sun went down a long time ago. Just don't need to think about this.
Bro, I'm too slow. No. Oh my god. Dude, these weird ass carcass dogs are whooping my ass. Holy shit. Strength build is not cooking as much as I thought it would. Do I have the anti-carcass on? No, we have puppet destroyers on. There we go. Alright. Now they're dead. Yeah, I've done everything on Legendary Stalker. But what's funny, and this is like the one episode that's up for tomorrow, at the end of the game, I was like, well, I want to try out this weapon, so I'll refight some of these bosses on Legendary Stalker. And doing the boss replay thing, bro, there was no chance. They were so fucking strong. Like, I literally could barely, like, I'd get in a couple hits and they would just chunk me for a majority of my health. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then at one point I went back and compared the encounter, like the first time I fought it on Legendary Stalker, and bro, that shit does not line up. Like when you fight them, if you're playing on Legendary Stalker, it's one thing, but if you're doing the boss refight thing, that shit, it just feels like New Game Plus. I don't know like who was in charge of that, but I was like, hang on, something's fucking weird here. When I went back to fight, I was just like, yeah, the math ain't fucking math in here at all. The boss on the ship is really weak to fire, so I would recommend that. Phase 1, you can really just kind of bully him. You gotta survive phase 2 enough to pump damage. Yeah, to me, boss rush felt like at bare minimum it was like New Game Plus or something. Did not feel like New Game Legendary Stalker difficulty. At least for the DLC bosses, which is all I tested. I still wish they would just give us some fucking poise in this game. Is it really too much to ask? Just a little poise. Just a little poise in my big hammer, that's all. I want to not get interrupted by every fucking tickle. Honestly, I don't even need full poise. I think I would be happy if we just got hyper armor while we were charging our heavy. Because like when you get them staggered and you need to get the charged heavy to open them up, a lot of the time strength just can't do it, which is why I usually end up using the puppet string, because puppet string will get the interrupt. Like, if you ain't got the puppet string, like, that fight would not have gone down how it did if I didn't double puppet string. So I think you should get hyper armor. You know, if you're willing to charge up and soak an attack to the face to get off your charged heavy to interrupt them, I don't see why hyper armor couldn't be added there. I'm fine. I'll take a hit to the face. Just let my interrupt connect. That's all I'm asking, you know? Yeah, I mean, level design is still very linear, but, you know, it's one of those things you just got to come to terms with. Because, like, the rest of the game is fantastic. I mean, the combat's good. The story's actually really solid. So I think the linearness of the campaign is a small price to pay for how well put together everything else is. Why is Neo 2 my favorite? Insane build diversity, insane skill expression. It's just fun as fuck. Like going through and using all the different character skills and figuring out, you know, what's the best way to make your build tick. It offers more build customization than any other Souls-like. And I love making builds. Greatsword's respectable. I wouldn't say it's a favorite of mine. I used it for a while. Final boss bonk stick is really nice. And then the other two I liked. Mjolnir is very good. And then big pipe wrench with police baton. This thing is insane. I know it looks like very goofy, but this little thing is capable of pumping out more damage than most of the weapons in the game. It's just fast. Look at the stagger on that. Bonk, 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 bonk. And when you charge it up, you get the mega bonk. Boat fight? I used spears almost exclusively with Dex. I used Ark of the Covenant and then City long handle spear with the Tyrant's murderer dagger, and that worked really good.
Please, someone, save me.
No plans for walkthrough for the DLC or plans for walkthrough for the game. Honestly, here's the thing with Liza P. Like, the only people that have ever asked for a Liza P walkthrough are people who have not played it. Because everyone that's played it realizes why I don't think a walkthrough is needed here. It's very linear. You don't... It doesn't suffer from the same, like, you know... Like Dark Souls 1, it's like, oh, are you going to the swamp, or are you going to the catacombs, or the gargoyles, or this way? And you're like, so many choices, I don't want to fuck something up. And that's why it needs a walkthrough. Here, like, came in this place, okay, let's go right. Okay, we got a box and there's nothing else. Okay, let's go left, and we're gonna get like a treasure, and then there's nothing else over here. But it's very easy to just like walk through Liza P and not miss anything compared to a lot of other Souls-likes. Easy to miss some things. I do go on New Game plus 40 at Platinums. I forgot something. But with me, it's a skill issue. I still don't have Liza P Platinum, mainly because I don't feel like going through New Game Plus to collect records. Pull out this guy for a little bit. Did not mean to do that.
Please, someone.
Say, doesn't this just absolutely gas them undamaged? Physical attack is higher. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button there. Yo, I'm coming off a Night Rain game, and you know how it is. I blocked in time. Was I brewing on magic earlier? I made a Boros equipment deck for Cloud. And then I started putting together a Tifa green landfall deck and I fell asleep. How much money to donate for you and Rui to play more Night Rain? I mean, that's just when Rui has time. Y'all gotta realize, like, Rui, alright, to start, Rui lives over in Portugal. I live in the US. That's a 5-hour difference. So for like me, this is like, I just got off the day job, I'm doing some gaming. For Rui, it's probably like he's wrapping up his workday and getting ready to go home to his kids. Or if it's like a late night session, for me, it's like 10 p.m. And for Ruri, it's like 2 in the morning. Or when would be appropriate for a stream for him is like 8 a.m. for me. So it's not like we're not playing with each other out of some reason. It's quite simply just time. Big bonk club. Bro, come on. If I'm jumping, you don't get to fucking interrupt me. My attack animation has started. Soon, then I'll have a proper setup and you can game until 2 a.m. You check with the wife on that? Difficulty modes debates. We got the bow. Yo, so many people were big whiny bitch babies over the bow. We're like, just wait till you get the bow. It's so cool. And then as soon as I got it, they're like, I can't believe he would use this ranged weapon to shoot enemies. This is so cheese. was like the biggest bitch baby moment I've seen in the comment section in quite some time. How could you use this ranged weapon to kill enemies from range? Okay. As you know, it's so hard, the alternative, which is me just bonking everything in 2 hits with a giant club. You know, that's definitely, obviously the more skillful of options. But we had a discussion similar to this back in the day. Like, honestly, anytime you make something look easy, people will consider it cheese. Like using Elden Ring as an example. If you're using dex and katanas and bleeding enemies, oh, that's fucking cheese. If you're using like a colossal great hammer and you're just staggering the boss over and over, yup, that's cheese. Comet Azure, absolutely cheese. Oh, you're playing Faith and dropping Ancient Dragon's Lightning, yeah, that's big cheese. It's so fucking stupid. Like, these days, most of the time when people say something is cheese, I just assume they're an idiot. Because the definition of the word has been completely lost at this point. This bitch. Like, let me share some insight. Back in the day, you want to know what qualified as cheese? Cheese was when you made it all the way down to Manus. You position yourself just right so that you could shoot arrows through the boss fog wall and kill Manus without having to actually fight him. That is cheese. Because you are clearly doing something the game doesn't want you, like, you're not intended to be able to fucking kill the boss through the fog wall. That is cheese. You using the tools the game gave you, not cheese. Oh my god, these dogs. Those dogs, those are cheese. You see that? You see how nope, that's cheese. They killed me so fast, that's cheese. I do need a quick. Which one's the La Vendetta? Is that the Gunblade? Because yes, Gunblade is absolutely on deck to be used. Spinning explosive greatsword. Okay, I'm gonna use that. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna use all the strength weapons. That's the whole point of this playthrough, really, is to use the strength weapons. Especially if they're cheese. If they're a cheesy strength weapon, then yeah, I'm fucking using it. He dodged my shot put. Cheese. Bruh. Oh my god. Cheese is using mercury against... No, that's not cheese. Listen, for something... Dark chocolate's stuck in my throat. For something to qualify as cheese, it is typically an unintended usage of in-game mechanics. Shooting through the fog wall. Clearly not intended to be used. Cheesing is just like the lighter version of exploiting. You running around Midir's legs and using Night Mist? No, that's not cheesing. That's just you playing with fucking Night Mist as your primary damage source. Man, that thing is so fast. Still the GOAT. Cheese is spamming the boss so you don't get hit? No, also not cheese. Also not cheese. If you are stun locking a boss so that it can't fight back, that's not cheese. That's you taking advantage of built-in stagger in the game. Listen, if it's something that is within the like realms of legit play, okay, unless you need to like cheat or you're exploiting or you're doing something that clearly is not intentional, it's not cheese. Like, cheesing in Lies of P would be like you positioning yourself on a ledge to where an enemy is stuck below you and they just keep walking into the wall while you throw consumables and they just stand in fire and slowly burn to death because they can't figure out how to path up the wall. That would be cheesing. At the end of the day, I think it's as simple as this. If whatever you're doing... No, fuck! I keep pressing the button to two-hand my weapon. God damn it, Elden Ring. Whatever you're doing, when you're playing, if the enemy also has an opportunity to hurt you, it is not cheesing. I view cheesing as a way to not take the boss head on because you don't use the intended mechanic to beat that boss. I mean, but if the boss can hurt you, even if it's not the intended mechanic, plus honestly, that's a shit metric anyway, because then like, why are you assuming that you're the arbiter of truth in this situation? You could apply that same logic to a variety of things. And if you're taking your own logic and then using it to degrade other players because they're playing in a way that you don't think is intended, that just makes you a dickhead. Isn't the other path back here somewhere? It's not degrading to say it's, bro, it absolutely is. What? Listen, the point is, if you're judging somebody for how they're playing a game because it doesn't align with what you consider to be the intended play style, then that makes you a judgmental little bitch. Because you're already in this imaginary scenario, you're propping yourself up on some pedestal as, oh, I'm doing it right. They're not. I'm right here. They're wrong, and they couldn't do it the way I did it. And that person probably doesn't give a shit what you think. So you would be doing this just to fluff yourself up because it somehow makes you feel better that you did it the intended way, which is cringe behavior. Up we go. Smack that hoe. Up we go. So like that? That's just strength build. That is a stagger into a 3 fable attack, a stagger. Like that's just, you know, that's how strength builds are designed. But by your logic, you'd probably be like, oh, well, that wasn't intended. The boss didn't get to fight back. That was not considered very fair. It's not a fair matchup. You're supposed to let him spread your legs and fuck your ass at least 3 times. If he hasn't fucked you at least 3 times, it's cheese. When I played, he fucked me 4, maybe 5 times. That's how I know I did it right. If you're not letting the boss just fuck you, you're just clearly cheesing. I don't know why I made that. I don't know why I made it sound like Trump. It's just how I'm imagining somebody that's complaining about cheese. Nasty. Oh man, look at all the different faces. There's a zebra there and a baboon and oh. God, the back kick. Ooh. Thing was a beastie. I don't even remember killing that thing Dex. I think I just poked it in its ass and it died real fast. Nah, this is a completely separate save. It was preemptively made beforehand. That's a big boy over there. So far, I think, at least early on, I think Dex was doing better. But it's because I don't really have the speed to deal with, like, the quick dogs and stuff like that. Nah, I don't have the scaling for bow. Bolt blade. I was actually pretty disappointed in that. Thought it felt really, really slow. Like, way slower than it should have been to be useful.
Alchemists? What are they doing here?
Nah, DLC is basically the same amount of linear as the base game. It's good. It's very good. But same amount of linearness. Is that a word? Linearity, probably? That's probably the right word. Hotel Krat. Now I do want to try out the shotgun Legion arm. I think we got that right. All right. Fire shotgun cells. Charging increases power. Shells have been charged. They'll be unloaded. In a second, wife's calling. It's gonna get me a buffalo chicken cheesesteak. Inflicted on attacking enemy, enables dodging while charging, fire at the perfect moment. I need to go, yeah, I mean, well, the thing with puppet string is puppet string you can... That's a perfect hit. Oh, I see. Okay. So if we are just charging it, I can have it primed and there's a timer. That's kind of nice though. Or I can quick shot it for like a 30% damage increase. Because my main use of the puppet string is when they're already open. I'm like, you know, fuck, I just need to get my heavy attack in to stagger them. But knowing I can just be like, boom, and use that for the stagger, that could work pretty well.
So much, but it's all. I just want. That's why I should.
Just making sure we're motivity across the board, correct? Yes. Buffalo chicken cheesesteak. Not gonna lie, chat. I might wrap up stream early to eat a buffalo chicken cheesesteak. But you need to understand, it's fucking buffalo chicken cheesesteak. I have not had lunch. I've not had lunch lately. I just keep working through lunch. And no one's been free to go eat lately. So I'm like, no one to eat. Stay home. It's not what I wanted. I wanted, What? Bro, come on! That's some bullshit, and you know it. Hate that bullshit. I'm gonna sit up here and hit you, and you don't get to hit back. This place has big, like, Jurassic Park vibes. Charged shotgun served its job pretty well there. Did exactly what I wanted it to do. Are you? Fuck. Dickhead, bro. Splat. Big stinky bitch. Oh, I never found a broken... Oh, because what are you? Is this considered slashing? I guess. Sure doesn't look like a slashing weapon, but I think the game qualifies it as slashing because of the little spiky parts on it. Almost up to our first boss, who isn't even considered a real boss. I'm excited to try the gunblade for good things. Yeah, I mean, this definitely looks like more of a bludgeoning or a strike. But... oh well. Can it? Fuck, didn't I get it already? The new grindstones? Do I gotta go like... oh no, that's right, they're broken. I'll probably just use fire for the croc. Big, big crocodile. Big, big box. Big, 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 big box. Big, big box. Can't block that. bunks. Big bunks. Rank build said sit down.
Ooh, the size of that thing! Is that how big they
Damn.
normally get? Anyway, that was a huge takedown, buddy. Might I say, you're pretty good at this.
Yes, fluff me more, Gemini. See, part of the problem, though, is I don't know if that was easy because just unga bunga good, or if because I knew the fight. Probably both. Yeah. Push that bitch up to 50. Why not? I mean, the only DLC weapon I really liked was the sword, but I hate how like you get it and the DLC's done. I know it's because the intent is for like, hey, here's this new cool weapon. Go play New Game Plus with it, but like... Damn, dude. This poor thing is like, I'm going into my block stance. And the hammer just doesn't care. It's like, no block stance. Missed a disc at the tree. I mean, does it matter? Are we gonna do this the whole stream? You're talking about the whistle tree? It doesn't fucking matter. Don't really need anything. We're here to smash bosses and use strength weapons. I miss a weapon, that's a strength weapon, that's a call out. I miss a trade-in consumable, and who gives a shit. Yo, that little quick shin kick of yours, fucking Chun-Li over here, needs to calm down. Difficulty, yeah, I agree difficulty's fine. I can't speak to like New Game Plus, and I've heard that's a bit hellish, but... Is that kind of what you go into New Game Plus for? Oh, actually, I don't know. I think most people probably think of New Game Plus as more of just a victory lap. Maybe that's why people are upset. And to be fair, after Night Rain, I think every Souls-like is going to feel slow. And turbo mode the game. I love how strength can just like, I can block all fucking day. Which likes would you recommend for PS5? I mean, just play all the known ones. Damn, got him with the no heal kill. Bro wasn't ready. So funny that they're like, I block, and then they just get turned around. Because Dex, you would just bounce off them when they did that shit. No more playing around. It's good. No walkthrough. Game does not need a walkthrough. It's very straightforward. We're just kind of cruising through, bonking things. And it's only one path forward, so like you can't really, even if you tried, you can't get lost really. Oh, oh, my heel just came up too. Bitches. Nope, stop it. I'm not here for you. Yo, damn, dude. She's got insane forward momentum. Salamander dagger is a advanced weapon, isn't it? I don't know what it scales to in technique. I liked Trident of the Covenant was good. I liked my custom long dagger. That was good. Twin Dragons felt pretty good, but I didn't enjoy how squishy Twin Dragons was. Oh, true, we are fighting lots of puppets, aren't we? Bonk, bonk, bonk the lady, bonk, bonk, bonk.
Everything I'm seeing makes me think this room belongs to a master puppeteer.
Alright. Is she considered a human? I think this is a human. Or Wait, my weight is slightly heavy? That's unacceptable. There we go.
To think I became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was.
What the fuck? Yo, I fucking hate when they do that shit, bro. But like starting a fight was long enough, or like skipping the cutscene for some reason. She like downed my my shit. And then she just didn't take damage at all right there. This is and
Death is my domain, and you shall serve me for all.
like I put on my my fire and the game's like, no, you didn't. It fell off. Why? Why do that to me? Some bullshit is what it is.
To think I became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was.
That didn't even like hit my big bonk, like isn't big bonking.
Lives.
Bro, get off of me. Holy shit.
Weep in despair. Tremble in
I don't know why my big bonk isn't
Scream
hurting.
for my pleasure. You will make a fine adornment
Like,
for my room.
Second fight, I almost want to rewind the stream. Well, no, I charged up the 3 ergo smash, and it looks like it just didn't hurt her. The ergo smash. So I was like, fuck.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
Maybe it is hurting her, but just not enough that I'm noticing it.
None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives.
I'm gonna do it one last time and pay like super close attention to whether this goes hurts.
Can't get away quick enough, can you?
Why is she blue? No, it's hurting her, but it's only doing 941. Oh, you know what it is? I used up my ergo for the fucking boss fight. That's why.
Don't you know how foolish it is to impede the path of the alchemists? Weep in despair, tremble in fear, scream for my pleasure.
Yeah, that's what happened.
My room, don't you think?
No, it wasn't. So the thing with that sword, that weapon, it basically spends ergo pump damage. So if you don't have ergo, that's why I was like, what the fuck is going on here, dude? Like, my damage should be way the fuck higher, and it's not. It was because it wasn't ergo empowered. So instead I was getting like, 900 damage for 3 fucking Fable, which is garbage. Live puppet acts with police baton. False. It does not. We tested this. I'm not testing it again. We went through that shit extensively the last time we streamed this. The wrench with the police baton is the best. We spent like 20 minutes testing all the fucking hits, all the damage possibility. I like the shotgun, but I think for boss progression that honestly puppet string's still just too good.
To think I became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was.
That's what the wrench does! Don't you fucking speak back to me and my wrench!
Weep in despair, tremble in fear.
They call me the plumber because I'm here to lay some pipe.
How humiliating that you should see the power I was saving for later.
Oh, fuck.
Adornment for my room, don't you think?
Lucky she got me with the AoE. Honestly, I'm gonna try and do the same thing, but I'm gonna get her to like 50%. And then right before she would like pull off her, like right when phase 2 starts, I'm gonna blow it all. And I'm just gonna smash her as soon as phase 2 is initiating. Where's the thing for this guy? Yeah. This is about to be fucking funny.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
Okay, that seems a little excessive. I don't know what you're doing there, but I don't like it very
None
much.
who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives.
No, bitch! I was about to fucking do it. No, she dodged it!
Death is my domain, and you shall serve me for all eternity.
It's not even a Spectre issue. I think this might be a hot take, but I feel like you should have full Fable before you go into a boss fight. Like, because the fact that I can just go to the training grounds and get full Fable means it's already like an option. Just why not just fucking give it to me? You know, just let me have my Fable.
I was expecting. Who are you? None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. You will make a fine adornment for my room, don't you think?
It's hardest? No. No, she's up there. I'd say she's like in the top 3 of them. I don't think it gives... I'm pretty sure this amulet gives damage when you have Fable. I don't know if they have to be full. Let me see. Yeah, I think this one is based on how many slots you have, not if they're full. So it's like getting the 5 slots.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you? Why must you, legendary stalker, impede my work and get in my way?
Alright, I was up in the air, iframe. That seemed very not fair.
For my room, don't you think?
I might just need to be a little wider. Mjolnir could do it. Yeah, but I mean, once again, I can get full Fable by just spending 10 seconds and going and teleporting before the boss each
To think I
attempt.
became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was.
What the fuck? Dude, where's my puppet string? Not puppet string.
Weep
What is
in
this shit?
despair. Tremble in fear. Scream for my pleasure.
Hi, idiot.
Weep in despair. Tremble in fear. Scream for my pleasure. Death is my domain, and you shall serve me for all eternity.
There is a perk. I feel like your Stargazer, any Stargazer should just restore Fable. I mean, it restores health, it restores Legion. Why not restore Fable?
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you? None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. quick enough, can you?
Yeah, that's why I was ignoring the puppet. But I'll try it for strength. Maybe that's what I need to get a bigger damage window.
You dare destroy my sublime creation. How humiliating that you should see the power I was saving for Leia.
What the fuck? Do it. Do the puppet string. What are you doing? Oh man, I'm about to get cooked over some dumb shit. Dead.
I had no rival beyond Leia. It should have been the two of us, locked in a fight to the death.
Yeah. Lock these puppety nuts in your mouth. Nah, we had it all along. It was easy. I think that's what we used to do, is we would ignore fatal attacks and just do our big smash. ATC with all the gift memberships coming in.
We got a key for Markio.
So this is why we don't need a walkthrough. Game straight up like, hey, you go this way now. Like, oh, okay, thank you. Just straight tells you where to go. Level up. More strength. Want that cheesesteak so bad, bro. This is a cool cutscene. Yo, was anyone else getting Mayel vibes from Leia? First time I saw her, I was just like, yo, that's fucking Mayel. What is Mayel doing in Liza P? I thought it was like a crossover event or something. She's got like the same fucking hair, the same build.
Humans? Just how evil does someone have to be to do something like this?
Let's go. Oh yeah, there we go. Now that looks like a strength build. Yeah, I didn't know killing the puppet would prevent her stage 2 transition. That was huge, because we almost killed her outright. So, I'm just going to test something real fast. So, 524, right? I can't even use it fast enough. I think we used to go boop and then boom, boom, boom for 5937. Yeah, but let me try and stun it first. Yeah, I don't know if it makes, if we do more damage when it's staggered or not. What else do I got? I got HP, ergo, falling. You didn't find Rosario when you progressed? Skill issue. You don't matter. Carcass, puppet. What else do I have? Yeah, nothing else that really stands out. Equipped the right amulet. What? I don't know what amulet you're talking about. I already have the Fable amulet.
Hello. Rosora wants to be here. I will wait. Rosora, I lost. I have Rosora. I want to go. Please, I will wait for you.
Hang on, that cheesesteak just showed up. So. I need to at least get a couple bites of this bad boy. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Never had a proper Philly style cheesecake. That's why. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that, chat. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh my goodness. The European mind can't even comprehend what they're seeing right now. This is a northerner thing only. Chat, I'm just finishing it all. I was like, I'm gonna have half of it. Nope. Nope, I want all of it. I'm finishing this cheesesteak while it's hot. There can be no wait. Because this is what Carlo would want. Carlo would say, finish that cheesesteak, and then carry on my legacy. I mean, you say it's a bunch of dudes watching a grown man eat, but consider this. You ready? I'm about to blow your mind. Every time you're watching porn, aren't you just watching another grown man fuck instead of doing it yourself? Which, you could argue that's even worse than watching another man eat. Go full degen and watch a grown man eat while fucking. There we go. That's my OnlyFans angle. Eating cheesesteaks and ass. Part 1. Yeah, there's some cool weapons. There's a gun lance, or a gun blade we're gonna get. And the girl's pretty fun. It's a little rough around the edges, but not any more than what you would expect out of a Bethesda game. This is not my first playthrough. My first playthrough is already on the channel. Right, all right. Ooh, all right. Feel fucking rejuvenated.
beautiful garden. The tram station's that way. I think it's our best chance of getting out of here.
Die. Nah, just a hint of buffalo. Not too spicy at all. YouTube quality is only 240? No, it shouldn't be. Mine goes up to, I see 1440 and 1080.
Oh, now that's what I call a dance number. Come on, let's see your best moves.
Man, I gotta put, I guess I can do it later. Dance near the enemies? No. I got it just for the thing later. Give me my prize. You have directions? I mean, it's not like it really matters, y'all. We can just use whatever. I'm debating if I should go back to the shotgun. Probably not. Hey! Fuck you doing? That's my face. That's my face. Okay, see you don't want to converse. You want to assault me after stealing my face. This will be remembered. I think the reason I like puppet string so much is it has like innate built-in stagger for bosses. Like you can interrupt a lot of bosses with the puppet string. Pieces. I would like to come in, sir. This is what is this shit? Get the fuck out of here. I was wondering what he was doing. He was like, whoops, and he put his hands up, and I'm like, he's giving up. Nope, he's just exploding. But the big guy stays dead. Or might be moving tomorrow's stream to a little bit later. I have Wednesday off work. Okay, not blowing up this time. Tomorrow, Thursday. Thursday's off work, so tomorrow's stream will probably later. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Some of them say you can just run through these things. Or you can roll through them, not run through them. Wow! New weapon! We're gonna go level that up before we do anything serious. So I think right now, before we go take out the second half, let's just go level that. Maximize its potential. I wonder how that would be with my quick smack handle. When you level up, I'm trying to remember, are you leveling up the... You're leveling up the head, not the handle, correct?
I just want to see. That's why I should.
Well, let's do some testing, see exactly... Acceptable.
I just want. That's why.
Oh, I got like 11. Yeah, we might as well. Oh, it goes up to S. This bitch gets up to S. Damn, you're only A. You're S. You're only A. Ooh. All right, let's see. Let's get a feel for this. I want to let it go down to 0. So 625 is a regular hit. And 1220 as a heavy charged. 1, 2. Oh. Interesting. So the heavy, it is better, but the light attacks are what really make this thing shine. What does that do? Charge. So I just get Mega Poise and then Storm Slash. And charge ramps it up. If I put you on Mjolnir handle, I'd have absolute defense. If I put you here, I'd have strike chance. I mean, honestly, this doesn't feel bad. It's a very... Like, for strength, those are pretty quick swings. Yeah, I'll have fun with this. It almost feels like this thing was made to do bleed damage. So the raw physical attack is higher on everything, but I think that's pre-charge. I think when it's charged up, the attack stat is probably better. Ooh. I mean, I do like that it's just like, as I'm running around, get to the next area, it's just like, hey, I'm stronger now. I don't know if that reflects on the stat sheet, though. That's pretty fucking good. Isn't this another Oh, wow, that dodge light. That's really good. Dodge heavy has a much higher windup. The dodge light is super respectable. I want to try something here. Damn it. I was hoping it would let me just shotgun and be like, boom, just blow everything off. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the bow's a weapon while this is a Legion arm. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck it. Still had the sawtooth wheels on. What a rookie mistake. I mean, the damage does seem good, but I think this is a case of I'm gonna have to basically sacrifice a fatal attack to get it off. Because like with the wrench, you have that like bit of poise, and you're getting all of your damage in one big hit, which is what I think makes the wrench so powerful. Here, it's coming out across multiple hits, and you're exposed during that. Dead already. Dude, fuck. You cannot try and fight that thing at range at all. When I was on top of him pumping the attack, I was still getting like trace damage from it. Trying to back away. Bad news. Bro just straight melted me. I got my new weapon. Let me give this thing some love. Can't just go to the wrench at the very first sign of trouble, you know? Gotta at least try it. Check our weight. We're good. God amulet. Isn't Arm of God needed for Ow, fuck. Y'all are up on my anus. Get down, fuck. Just the slightest bit of fucking poise, game, please. Wrench is king. All will fall before the might of Wrench. Oh my god, what the fuck is shooting me? Is it that dickhead? It is, bro. Holy shit, he's so fucking rude. Yeah, fuck you, guy. Taking the thing up. You can't stop me. Krat, police, baton handle, and wrench. Remember, where is the second boss?
Even this place was prettier and happier back in the day.
So we got past Lady and Croc. Trying to remember what the next one is. Don't we go all the way until Hand of God? Alright, that's pretty fucking good. No. Veronique and Two-Faced are next. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get that far. Is there something else up here? Maybe not. Yeah, I got it all. Maybe we'll get through all of the carnival, like get to the next section and then wrap things up there. That might make sense. I got your shoes.
I need... Oh! Now I can run! I can dance! You gave me back my freedom. No matter where I end up, I'll remember you. I'll go to the Rose Estate now. With each...
Her story's sad as fuck, dude. I feel like they leaned into the feels a lot for the DLC. Like there's some depressing shit. Like the final cutscene's sad as fuck, and then the diaries you get from Leia. And the conclusion of her quest, you're just like, damn. You name this fucking thing Tears of P the way they're Trying to sell you on how depressing and fucked up it is.
Oh, meanwhile, but this. Well, either way.
I'll give you this. You give me this.
That is a key. I assume but only so. Since I great, but there was hilarious.
I mean, I know it's not a happy world.
Now, be August. Step right up and do your best.
Which one's that? Ta-da! I remember, I think it was back at the start of the zone. No, it was up ahead. Would have been over this way, around the corner. Yeah, that's a strength build mask right there. The fact that Rocket Hammer chick doesn't give us her Rocket Hammer as a weapon is the biggest downside of this DLC. Like, how are you gonna design this sick-ass Rocket Hammer? It has a unique moveset. It has its own fucking arts that we see her using, and then they don't let us have it.
You there.
Just the biggest fucking cock block, bro. It's Laxasia all over again. When you kill Laxasia, I remember beating Laxasia and being like, yo, I'm gonna grab this fucking giant chain sword. This thing's so goddamn cool. Can't wait. I want it.
You have
Then,
a good eye.
nope, you don't get it. And then they did it to us again.
You know the world. However,
Like, it doesn't make sense, because strength builds in this game are fucking cracked. And at the same time... Oh, you don't get that or Big Brother Gut Sword. Yeah, right? Like, they are just forever fucking cock-teasing strength builds. Advanced weapons got they got like 1 or 2. I think they got 2 in the DLC. I remember there's the acid thing we get in a little bit, and there was something else. Get a. How bad is end boss? I mean, it's a skill check for sure. I didn't think it was that bad. I think end boss. So the hardest part of the end boss for me, at least, is during his phase transition. Basically, he has 2 phases, each with their own health bar. And when he transitions into phase 2, he does this like basically like a millennial waterfowl type deal, and it was consistently killing me.
I know, I still can't believe it myself.
It's like probably my favorite episode of the series because I died to that shit like 3 times, and then I was like, you know what? The second I fucking survive this thing, bro is cooked. And sure enough, like the next attempt, I just hauled ass running, dodged it, survived it, and then immediately beat him. I want to upgrade my P organ. Definitely Fable Arts. Definitely Perfect Guard Destruction. Not really charging. I mean, I am.
Well, but Red Hat, but he's the most Red Hat, but I beg the word, Roma, he could be, if you're looking for ignorant fools, if you're looking for don't know.
Oh, indeed, Azimuth. Collide. If it was wench still. Not I knew that sight. But I collect just what they imagining as a merchant.
Claws. Or increase stamina consumption and damage. Nope. No interest in either of those. Collar on the kitty. I'll try Firebreak. I did. It's not really for me. I did a preview of it, and I don't know. It's not bad. It's just it's not really what, like, not the kind of game I usually play. And after the preview, I was just kind of like, huh. What does the kitty do? I mean, it looks fucking cute, bro. It's a cat. It's a kitty. See? A small kitten. Pet it. And you love it. And you take care of it. And you raise it like your own. This one. Ooh. Okay, I think there's nothing else to do here right now, right? Any dislikes about Neo 3? No, I just want to see more. I want to see, you know, what new weapons they've cooked up. I want to see what stuff the, like, you know, because Ninja has certain weapons, Samurai has certain weapons. I just want to see the full breakdown, you know, Because for the weapons that are a ninja, it feels like they just took our stances away and made them simpler. And some of them weren't bad, like I was having fun with fists. But I'd rather know, like, what's the full loadout, you know? Which I want to know everything. Do this real quick. But the core demo itself was enjoyable. I think I like the open zone approach more than a, like, proper open world. Because the thing is, like, with a full open world, like Elden Ring, for example, like, honestly, it's overwhelming at times. Like, as much as I love Elden Ring, it's really hard for me to go back and just replay Elden Ring. Because I'm like, well, fuck, I gotta go get all my seedlings, and then I gotta get all my sacred tears, and I gotta go here and there and here and there and there and there. And it just takes fucking forever. I don't have a second key for Black Rabbit, so there's no point. But I liked how, like, there was, you know, main things you could do on the map, and then once you got those, once you had your 4 out of 4, it's just like, hey, here's little doodads you missed, just straight marked it. I like that. There's some stuff that I thought was pretty good. Alright, well, from here we go down to where Veronica is. Putting on the costume gives you a key. I don't want to put on the costume. I like my costume. Yeah, I don't look as cool now. We gotta get undressed again. I didn't see any corrupt weapons. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of shit that's, like, still in the game that people just haven't discovered. There's some people that are pumping, like, shitloads of hours into the demo, but I don't want to do that. I've done that with too many fucking demos, where, like, a demo comes out and I'm like, oh, played like 50 hours. And it's just like, you know, it's not a smart use of time. When I should just wait for the fucking launch, the product to come out. So, I liked what the demo had to offer. I'm gonna chill. Play the shit out of it at launch. Get that golden seed. I don't know. Did we pick up the golden seed? Maybe we did. I know you're supposed to put it in the thing. I never had anything happen with that in my other playthrough. I put the seed in and it just never developed it into anything. I got to the end where it's like, after this is the end of the game. Yeah, I must not have it. Yeah, all I know is you take the golden seed and you put it here and it's supposed to develop into something, but I never figured it out. I mean, honestly, unless it's a strength weapon, I don't really care. I'm just here to smash stuff with new strength weapons. Alright. Well, I think this is a good spot to wrap. Because the next zone is pretty long. We got all of, we got that whole zone, and then the Hand of God Man. So I think we close out here. We save that for next time. I know tomorrow is gonna be an indie stream. Got 4 different indies on deck, so I'm gonna be taking a look at those. I'll probably move that to a bit later in the day, make it like an evening stream, and then we'll probably do more Lies of P on Thursday and Friday. So I'm gonna close out here for now, and I will catch y'all next time.